Hello, and welcome to episode number 4 of Musical Treasures. If you've stuck with me this long for the last 3 episodes, I really appreciate your support. And I want to let you know that I'm going to continue to improve this Musical Treasures series. I hope to bring in some new camera angles, hopefully get some better cameras. And I'm expecting a move here in the next few months, which will hopefully put me into a house as opposed to an apartment, which will allow for an acoustic piano. Hopefully I can get a really nice upright acoustic piano, which will improve the recording quality of all these Musical Treasures episodes. No offense to this guy here, but I will take an acoustic piano any day, and I think there are many pianists who would agree with me on that. The piece we're going to be looking at today is Nancy with the Laughing Face, written by James Van Heusen, words by Phil Silvers. And this song was made popular in 1944 when it was recorded by Frank Sinatra, someone who I assume you've heard before. The thing I really like about Sinatra's recording of this song is that it happens earlier on in his career. And I think when Sinatra was a little younger, he had a more delicate voice, he had a better vibrato, I think he had a little bit more control. And as he gets older, as wonderful as he is, some of his recordings get a little belty, I guess you can say. He shouts a little bit more. He doesn't really use the microphone as much. You can tell in these older recordings, he's really getting very close to the microphone so he can be super delicate with his singing. A life of, living fast and smoking a lot and all of that, it probably took a bit of a toll on Frank's voice. So you can't blame him too much. And those later recordings are great as well, don't get me wrong. There's actually a Frank Sinatra album that includes a bunch of his radio broadcasts from 1935 to 1955, and I'll make sure I include that in the description as well, so you can go look into that. It's a lot of live recordings in front of a studio audience, and sometimes Sinatra will even come up and give a little scripted preface to the song, sort of setting the tone for what he was about to sing. It's a really interesting listen, and I suggest you go look into it for yourself. This is a wonderful jazz standard, and one I think is really overlooked. I think the chord progressions are really lovely. I'm going to include the lead sheet with this performance as well. So please enjoy Nancy with the Laughing Face.
If I don't see her each day, I miss her. Gee, what a thrill each time I kiss her. Believe me, I've got a case on Nancy with a laughing face. She takes the winter and makes it summer. Summer could take some lessons from her. Picture a tomboy in lace. That's Nancy with a laughing face. Did you ever hear mission bells ringing? Well, she'll give you the very same glow. When she speaks, you would think it was singing. Just hear her say hello. I swear to goodness you can't resist her. Sorry for you, she has no sister. No one could ever